All right. All right, let's light this. Good evening, Frank, KG6NLW, coming to you live from the NorCal SwapNet. This is hosted every Thursday on the N6ICW Repeater system in the Northern California area. For more information, you can visit n6icw.org. I will be here as long as net's running, usually from about 0300, so coming up here in a couple minutes, all the way to 0345 at least. We try and stick around for at least 45 minutes, with or without listings, but you guys will be surprised. I might have something for you tonight. I'll be in the chat as much as I can be, but considering things are happening very quickly, I'll do my best tonight. Before we get started with that, though, I'm currently signed out. Apparently, that's okay. Well, I'm up to 1,747 subs, and didn't quite make the June goal, but that's okay. Let's try for the end of July. Maybe. We'll see. Let's see here. I see Graceful 4. I don't know. I don't know, Graceful 4. Is this the real Squap? Squap? Yeah, okay. Got it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, who knows? Is it the real Squap? Is it not? Alright. So, yeah, 1,700 subs, just 1,750. Let's see if we can get up to that 2,000 mark, and I doubt this is going to load either, then. No, that's the wrong one. This one. Yeah, that's not going to load either. Let me see if I can actually interact with that. Okay. Okay, so apparently my audio dropped there for some reason. I have no idea why, but that's okay. Good evening, Gary. Good to see you. Glad you're in the chat tonight. Okay. Hey, Chris. Good to see you. All right, so 10 seconds before we get going with that. That information up there will get you in the chat. You put that information in the chat, name, call, location, etc., and we'll get you listed on the NorCal Swap. With that, let's switch over here. Well, it's that time again. It's 0300 UTC. Oh, good evening, one and all. This is Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey, your host for the NorCal Swap on N6ICW. This is a very special edition. It is the pre-July 4th edition. It is edition number 27 this week. And there's a few ways to get in. You can get in through the main system on 147.195, positive offset, and a PL of 123. You can also get in through the Chico box, if that is up, on 146940, negative offset, PL 123. And, of course, we can't forget Lake Tahoe and Reno area, 145150, minus offset, PL 123 hertz. We are here every Thursday night at 2000, that's 0300 UTC, and we are here to buy, sell, trade. This is a directed net, and there are a few ways to get Net Control's attention. The first way is the suffix of your call sign phonetically. So, like, who do I see in here? Gary, Kilo Golf 6, Sierra Mike X-Ray. He just say Sierra Mike X-Ray. And once I acknowledge him, he can come forward with his full call and any traffic. Buy, sell, trade, or just checking in to say hi. Second way to check in, or if you have, you think someone's listening and you want to say hello to them, or, hey, John, I sent the check for the donuts, check your mail in 2 days. Contact, followed by the suffix of your call sign. And if you missed that listing that just happened, feel free to say info along with the suffix of your call sign, and I will read back what that listing was, because I write it all down for you, so you don't have to worry about it. Like you stepped out to grab dinner or something, and you come back and you go, "Oh, what was that radio? That sounded good." I have the full listing ready to go for you. And of course, as always, if you see something, say something. Break or priority. We will stop the net until things get resolved for whatever you may be experiencing or seeing at that point in time. There are a ton of receivers throughout the valley, and we can get anything going that needs to be going pretty well, because there's lots of people listening to net.
Comment?
Go ahead, comment.
Yeah, Frank, good evening to the NorCal Swap Net and beyond. My name is Mitch, call sign Whiskey Uniform 1 Quebec. And I'm not sure, there's two things that I am hearing on my end, Frank. Either you've got a funky microphone connection, or it's the other, which we're watching, and it's, I believe there's a haywire transmitter in Concord. It appears that someone's transmitter is getting weird. They may not know it from the Concord area. Anyway, yeah, try it again, Frank. WU1 kill.
Roger that. Thank you, Mitch. And I think it's something funky going on, and not here. But with that, before we officially open the NorCal Swap, we do have a listing tonight. This listing comes from Kilo Golf 6, Juliet Alpha Bravo, John in Camino, KG6JAB, John in Camino. John in Camino has a Yaesu model Fox Tango 101, FT101. He has a Yaesu model Fox Tango 101 with extended VFO, restored a number of years ago with new display and LED. It has lost the audio on the output of it, so it's a fix-it-upper. It is a match set. He wants 300 or best offer. You can reach John on QRZ at Kilo Golf 6 Juliet Alpha Bravo. And with that, I'm going to open up the NorCal SwapNet, and we're going to see who's going to be listing number 2 tonight. Who's going to be listing number 2? Come on, come on. The NorCal Swap is now open. Well, I know Al was just out here just a few minutes ago. Al, did you already disappear? Who's out here for the NorCal swap?
No, I'm right here. This is K6AAI. Frank, you're just having trouble. I'm just getting every few words. It's coming in and out. Either you're getting stepped on,
Right, Abe?
or as I think it was Mitch who said that you have, and then his transmission was perfectly clear. You may be on the edge of one of the repeaters. I don't know, but it's just difficult copy when I get every fourth word or something like that. So I don't know what the solution is, but I sure do know what the problem is. But at any rate, and maybe I'm having the same issue. I don't know. Anyway, back to you.
Good evening, Al. And nope, you're full copy on your end, absolutely. And okay, full copy on your end there, Al. I got you all the way through there, not a problem. And thank you for checking in tonight. Hi, John. Good to see you in the chat. And with that, this is the NorCal SwapNet, and we're looking for check-ins. Well, this is a very quiet NorCal swap tonight. Really? Okay. We're only 8 minutes in, and this is the NorCal swap, and we're looking for check-ins. Buy, sell, or trade. Who's going to be number 2? Who's going to be number 2 tonight?
Whiskey 6, Whiskey Zulu Zulu.
Whiskey 6, Whiskey Zulu Zulu. Good evening.
And how are we doing this evening for you?
We're doing all right. John, how are you doing tonight? All right, let me try that again. We're doing all right, John, all things considered. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing tonight? Hi, James. Hey, James, hold on. Don't go anywhere.
I'm doing great, thank you. I do have a couple of things for sale. I am in the town of Brentwood, just west of Stockton.
All right, I'm ready to take the listing.
Okay, I once listed a J2 AST 900 HF radio. It's an older radio. It was my first HF radio. I'm asking $500 for it. It works great. I just upgraded and upgraded and upgraded, so I don't need it any longer. And then I also have a 40 and 10 rotatable dipole made by Dietz, or Dietz, D-I-E-T-S, and it does 40 meters and 10 rotatable dipole. I want $500 for the radio, and I'll take $200 for the rotatable dipole.
All right, sounds good, John. And unfortunately, I was all over the place with my brain here. What is your contact information? Because that is the last thing we need for this listing.
Okay. You can either get a hold of me on social media, if that's the way to go. John Rush on Facebook, or phone number. Ready for the number?
Ready to copy.
Okay, it's 925-250-5075.
All right, John, let me read this back and make sure we got it all right for you. Whiskey 6, Whiskey Zulu Zulu, John in Brentwood. He has a Yaesu Alpha Sierra Tango 900 HF radio. He is asking $500 for that. He also has a DITZ, D-I-T-Z, Delta India Tango Zulu, I think is what you said there, John. 10 and 40 rotatable dipole. He is asking $200 for that. He is good on social media, which I would also assume is QRZ. Or you can phone John at 925 250 5075. Did I get that all right there, John?
Everything works great. I just don't need any of that stuff any longer. So it just, taking up space, I don't need it. So on the antenna, it's our best offer. It's brand new. Never even put a radio to it.
All right, so the antenna is 200 or best offer. Fantastic, John. Thanks for checking in and being number 2 tonight.
Roger that. Thanks for holding the net for us.
Just a quick clarification on the Yaesu. Was that the Fox Tango 900 or the Alpha Sierra Tango 900?
The Fox Tango.
Fox Tango, thank you. I had something else put in there, so I thought I'd double check just to make sure. That's why we read things back after you list anything. Thank you, John. There you go, Colin. Fox Tango 900. And folks, that's how you do it. Name, call sign, location, items for buy, sell, trade, and contact info. Simple as that. And you can get a listing in on the NorCal SwapNet right here on N6ICW. There we go. Thank you, Colin. I'm glad you noticed that. Yeah, I was wondering what an Alpha Sierra Tango 900 was, but that brain was not braining. Brain has too much going on in the brain right now. And this is the NorCal SwapNet. We're looking for check-ins, buy, sell, or trade. Who's going to be number 3 tonight?
W6WZZ. Question.
Yeah, go ahead, John.
That other fellow that was on earlier, he said he had a Palomar. Was that for sale, or was he holding on to that?
That's John in Camino, and I don't know if he's back on the frequency yet. He was jumping off to go do some dinner stuff or something.
Roger that. Okay, I was just kind of wondering.
But if you want, that's Kilo Golf 6, Juliet Alpha Bravo, KG6JAB, John in Camino. He is good on QRZ, so if you're interested, you reach out to him that way.
Roger that. Okay, thank you.
Of course. And with that, this is the NorCal SwapNet. We're looking for check-ins. Yes, people, I know my microphone's being moved. It's okay. This gets out of focus. Well, we've had 2 listings and 3 check-ins, technically. This is the NorCal SwapNet, and we are looking for check-ins. Buy, sell, trade. Who's going to be number 3 tonight? Very cool, Colin. And this is the NorCal Swap Net. We're looking for check-ins, buy, sell, or trade. Who's going to be number 3 tonight? Ape, nice show on DMR tonight. Nice show. Wow, quiet night tonight. This is the NorCal Swap Net, and we're looking for check-ins, buy, sell, or trade. Yeah, absolutely. This is your host, Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey with the NorCal Swap, and we're looking for check-ins, buy, sell, or trade. Chris, yes, it does seem like that, absolutely.
This opportunity to say all of the ham operator shortwave listeners alike, happy 4th of July, everybody. Hopefully everybody has a safe and a good celebration of our wonderful country. And that's all I get right now, Frank. Just taking up a little airtime there, buddy. So happy 4th, America, and happy 4th, everybody. WUNK.
Well, thanks for checking in this evening, Mitch. And, yeah, definitely a happy 4th to everyone for sure. Yeah, this is the pre-July 4th edition of the NorCal Swap. And we're looking for check-ins or buy, sell, trade. Who's going to be listing number 3 tonight?
N6ICW.
Yeah, go ahead, Al.
Do you have an Armand update for us? How is he feeling? What's he doing with himself? Any other details that you'd like to share with the community?
You know, that's actually very funny you ask, Al. He and I have been trying since last Thursday to link up with a phone call, but from what I understand, he's enjoying things. He's still on the mend. He's staying busy throughout the day, you know, with family things and appointments and this and that. So hopefully, maybe he's listening. So maybe he'll check in tonight. I did send him the link to the SwapNet live stream, but I do know he has a radio there. So maybe he'll check in and say hello here. Well, who knows? But I will pass along any well wishes to him probably tomorrow when I talk to him, because I'm going to call him. Armand, if you're listening, I'll call you between 1 and 2 tomorrow o'clock. Tomorrow o'clock. Between 1 and 2 tomorrow.
Frank, your private investigator can go fuck himself.
Did you get all that, Al? I guess so. All right. This is the NorCal Swap, and we're looking for check-ins. Buy, sell, or trade. Who's going to be number 3 tonight? Yeah,
Kilo Oscar 6, Indy Hotel Juliet. I don't have anything for buy. Well, I want to buy. I don't have anything for sale and trade, but I am looking to buy, but I don't know what. So keep them things coming, man. I'm going to hear some more stuff for sale. N6ICW. Hey, thanks for running that.
Of course, Larry, and good evening to you. Glad to hear you out here tonight. And, yeah, just keep an ear to the net, and you never know what you'll find.
Somebody have a safe 4th, but don't talk to you by then. Keep all them fingers. Don't play with them boom booms. Stay hydrated. Less wishes.
Oh, no boom booms here, so we'll be good. And definitely staying hydrated. Lots of good water here tonight. Thanks for checking in. Evening, Dr. Brad.
Not a problem. Thank you for having me. N6ICW, I'll be clear and monitoring.
And that's how you do it, folks. This is the NorCal SwapNet, and we're looking for check-ins or who's going to be number 3 tonight.
N6ICW, good evening.
Good evening, John. So, the other John... okay. There we go. Got to get that foot pedal right. The other John in Brentwood was wondering, is that Palomar antenna up for sale, or what was going on with that?
The Palomar, no, the Palomar, that's an amplifier. And no, it's not. That is not. That belongs to my father-in-law, who is deceased, which means it belongs to my wife. And we recovered it while we were going through my mother-in-law's house after she passed away, along with all his original 11-meter stuff. But it is in really good shape. And it is a big one. It's a 300 watt, and it has lots of capabilities, and it's tunable. I've read all about it. So that's actually well-made linear amplifier from many years ago. And you're right. It's not the first person who's inquired about that.
Hey, there you go, Ape. Linear for CB. Roger that. Well, if Whiskey 6 Whiskey Zulu is still listening, John in Brentwood, there you go. There's your answer. How you doing, JAB John?
Oh, we upgraded to general after 24 years of having a technician's license, and we did that yesterday. So, feeling good about that, and so some things have started to happen, and we're already starting to study for the amateur extra, and we'll go for that next, and that'll be another month or so out, maybe 2 months before we get all organized on that one. But life is fun, and we've got plans to do things. It should be fun. So anyway, glad to be with the group again.
FGI.
Stand by one, Gary. And congratulations on that general there, John. Now you're General John. Yeah, I know how it is. I just upgraded a few years ago, and lots and lots of fun. Anything else? I listed your Yaesu FT101 already.
Well, currently, that is it for the moment. There may be some things coming down the pipe in the near future. I've got a prospect for my old full all-mode radio at the moment that I think is probably going to take it off my hands. But if that doesn't go through, then maybe next month we'll talk about an 847. But in the meantime, we'll stick with what we got. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And to the rest of you guys who are listening, thanks for the support. KG6JB.
Fantastic. Thanks for checking in there, John. Gary, FGI, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good, Frank. I'm a little tired of the party, but I had a phone call I had to field and get that taken care of first. I decided to drop by and let you know that I'm out here supporting your efforts. Your signal's pretty good tonight. A little crackle on it, but it's definitely a readable conversation. But anyway, nothing for sale. I just don't have any old gear anymore. It's already been peddled off, if you will. But keep on going, and we'll see who else pops up. And you're doing a good job as being the director and MC of the net. Hey, you got any idea when Armand might decide to pick up the reins again?
You know, Gary, that's a very good question. Very good question. I'm going to talk to him tomorrow, whether or not he likes it. I'm going to talk to him tomorrow between 1 and 2. I'll give him a call. Hopefully he's listening and or watching online, and he has received the message that I will be doing such a thing. Otherwise, I'll just text him afterwards. Yeah, I've been in text conversation with him, but I don't think he's fully healed up all the way to get upstairs to the Radio Shack yet.
Well, let's hope that he would be, even though that'd relieve you of the Thursday night duties, but it'd be nice to hear what he's doing. I don't call him. I don't use the telephone to talk to him because of, if he's in the process of healing, not much I can say, but you'd have better reason to call him. I just want to chat. He may not want to chat. So, anyway, thanks for letting me get in here and say good evening. And now you got to know that John is a journal class after a quarter century. Some people get things done and it takes forever, and other people get it done. It takes a little longer. But he got that part done. So, anyway, KG6NLW, good to hear you. WA6, bring it back to net.
Sounds good there, Gary. And generally speaking, I text Armand like half hour, 45 minutes before I tend to call him, and usually he's receptive enough to that. So if you're able to text him, do that before you call him. That way you can coordinate a little better. With that, I am Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey, and this is the NorCal SwapNet, and we're looking for check-ins or listing number 3.
Lima Foxtrot Mike.
KB6LFM. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay. It's starting to cool off here on Bethel Island, so things are looking up. This is my first time checking into this net, and I understand it's a swap net, and I have a bunch of equipment to sell. So I was wondering if you've got a website. What is it? NorCal SwapNet? Is there a website I can look at? And also, can I get your call phonetically, please? My name is Bill, by the way.
Good evening, Bill. My call, Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey. Again, Kilo Germany 6 November Lima Whiskey. My name is Frank, Foxtrot Romeo Alpha Nora Kilo. I'm in Cloverdale, up in the northern end of Sonoma County. There is no NorCal SwapNet website, per se. We take listings here every Thursday on this repeater, starting at 8 p.m. local, 0300 UTC. I also stream this. I'm the backup net control that's had to take over for the last month and a half now. But I'm also a YouTube guy, and I stream this to YouTube. So if you miss any of the weeks, you can go to my YouTube channel. There's my call sign, nice and easy. You can go to my YouTube channel and rewatch stuff. But we are here every Thursday, 8 p.m., and I'm ready to take down anything you want to buy, sell, or trade. The way we do it, name, call sign, location, items for buy, sell, trade, and last, your contact information.
Okay, Frank, QSL, thank you very much for coming back and giving me that information every Thursday, 8 o'clock. So I'll get busy and make out a list for next Thursday. Thank you very much for allowing me to check in as a guest. KG6NLW, KB6LFM. Thanks again, Frank.
Not a problem, Bill. You have a fantastic evening. And thanks for checking in. And we're literally here every single Thursday except for like Thanksgiving and I think maybe Christmas, New Year's if it happens to land on a Thursday. But we're here every single Thursday for the rest of the year. So thanks for checking in. You're welcome anytime.
Okay, Frank. 73, thank you.
Thanks for checking in. And with that, this is the NorCal SwapNet, and we're looking for check-ins.
I like a man with commitment. We're here, just like the mail.
neither sleet nor hail nor gloom of night will... Hey, how are you doing, Frank? KJ6JD.
You know, John, that phrase is ingrained in my mind. No sleet, no shine, no rain, no snow will stop the postal from flowing. Or something like that. My dad was a letter carrier for 30 some odd years. So, yeah. How are you doing, John? I'm doing great.
Well, you sound good tonight. I'm glad to hear it. And, yeah, a letter carrier for that long. I'll bet you that was an honorable and long profession for him back in the day. Well, anyway, here and today and tomorrow's the 4th of July. Everybody be really careful out there, okay? If you've watched the news the last few days, I don't need to tell you that. But in the same time, excuse me, I wanted to make everybody aware in case anybody that's not a regular attender was going to come to breakfast tomorrow morning in honor of the 4th of July. We're not going to have breakfast tomorrow morning. We're going to have breakfast on the first Friday in August. So I wanted people to be aware of that. Here's foot slipping off the pedal. I can feel it. I swear. Anyway, I wanted to say that, and I wanted to say Happy 4th of July and wave my flag a little for people. And say I hope you have a fun time with the family, and you keep it sane enough to keep it safe. I have many an insane 4th, and I've also had a lot of shows that I did on the 4th with Ketzler coils and propane accumulator cannons and all that there kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun. So have fun and stay safe. KJ6JD.
Absolutely, John, and you stay safe and sane up there in that neck of the woods too. I know it gets a little crazy up there tomorrow, so keep the kitties indoors and make sure they don't go scurrying off. And hello to the kitties over at Gary's place too, as well.
Yeah, there's a Halloween and 4th of July. I try and make sure they're close to home early in the day. All right, my friends. Cheers. Have a good evening, and I'll chat with you down the dial a week or so. KJ6JD.
Catch you next week, John, and thanks for the info about the first of the month. I forgot, I was remiss in the beginning of June to take care of that for you, I think, so I apologize for that. I think we've been going long enough now that I was, let's see here, edition 27, I start on 20. Yeah, we've been going long enough, so I apologize about not mentioning that beginning of June. So, remind me last week of July, and we'll get that in the, we'll slip it in there that time.
Well, I appreciate you carrying the banner and taking all the brunt of this. We'll get you a better means of getting into the machine, but in the meantime, you're doing a wonderful job. I appreciate you much. KJ6JD, Mutual Admiration Society. Remember that song?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. John, I'll text you something later that'll... maybe you have a link on something. I'm not going to say it out here because I'm net control. I'm not going to say it. But I'll send you a text a little later about it.
Jack, I got your last one, but for some reason I didn't respond. Probably because I'm lame.
It's totally okay. Well, thanks for checking in, John. And this is the NorCal SwapNet. It's 0335 already. Holy cow. Your host, Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey. And we're looking for check-ins or buy-sell trade. Who's going to be number 3 tonight?
Hey, Frank, did we thank Chris for utilizing his network tonight yet?
We did not. Thank you to Uncle Chris, N6ICW himself, for letting the NorCal SwapNet happen every week without fail for the last, 25, 30 years here on N6ICW and its related voting receivers and system in Lake Tahoe and Chico and up and down the Sacramento Valley, from Redding and Chico all the way down to Fresno and up into the snowy hills of Reno and out here to the coast range of the San Francisco Bay Area. Uncle Chris, if you're listening, thank you.
Yeah, Chris, happy 4th of July, buddy.
Absolutely. And with that, this is the NorCal SwapNet, and we're looking for check-ins or that elusive number 3. Maybe it's almost time for the crickets.
This time I could say, anybody want to buy a couple of good used kids?
Well, who has kids for sale these days?
They don't get out well, and they've got lousy power requirements.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, thankfully I don't have to worry about that. Yes, Jody, time for crickets.
I have
just
broad
in time.
spectrum kids. I got them from almost age 40 all the way to age 14.
Oh yeah, that's really broad spectrum there.
None of them have any filters either, so the filtration is very bad. A lot of cross channel and broad spectrum stuff. It's just no good.
Phrase mass production by unskilled labor with no quality control. KJ6JD being snarky.
Oh jeez, yeah, we need more snark out here, John. Absolutely.
Hey, John, happy 4th, brother.
Good to hear you. KJ6JD.
Well, I know Armand would slap me upside the head if I didn't mention this. The 40-meter nets that happen every Saturday and Sunday from 12 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. on 7240. You can reach out and get that net. That's the West Coast Swap Service. And they rotate net controls every week or so. And I don't know who it is going to be this week. But if you don't have HF privileges on 40, you can still get on the net. You can email Dennis, KB6LZW at protonmail.com. That's Kilo Bravo 6 Lazy Zipper Whipper at protonmail.com. And then every day of the week at 11:30 on 7235, there's the Rag Chew and SwapNet that's hosted by W6BDW. That's Brian, if I remember right this week. Yeah, I remembered it right this week. I had to think about that for a second. If you do not have HF privileges there either, you can always email Brian, W6BDW at ARRL.net, and in the subject line put swap list. And that swap list, nice thing about it, if you list something today, it goes all the way to the end of August on that swap. So you get 2 whole months worth of listing time on that swap net. For that one, Whiskey 6 Bravo Delta Whiskey at ARRL, that's the Amateur Radio Relay League, .net. W6BDW at ARRL.net. With that, this is NorCal SwapNet, your host, Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey, and we're looking for check-ins or buy-sell trade. Who's going to be elusive number 3? Yeah, chat. It's that time already. Well, we almost made it. 0342 hours. This is the NorCal SwapNet. We're looking for check-ins or buy-sell trade. Otherwise, if I don't hear anything, I think I'm going to read back this listing of 2 listings tonight.
November Kilo Charlie. This is Brian in Vacaville, and I just wanted to check to see if I can hit this repeater.
Kilo India 6 November Kilo Charlie. Brian, yeah, you're getting in just fine. It's high atop Mount Vaca, so if you can't get into it, even on a handheld, you have something programmed wrong. But we're hearing you just fine. Good evening.
Good evening to you. Thank you for the comeback. And I'm still kind of new at Q-meter radio, but I keep listening and hopefully never need to use it in an emergency situation.
Roger that, Brian. Well, welcome. We're here every Thursday at 8 p.m. local, 0300 UTC, and we try to stick around for about 45 minutes or so. I am the current host for the NorCal Swap. My name is Frank, Foxtrot Romeo Alpha Nor Kilo. My call, Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey. Thank you, Jody.
Very good. Nice to meet you, and I'll keep listening. Thanks again.
Well, thanks for checking in, and you're welcome every week we're here. And the magic clock by my shoulder here on the YouTube side says it is 0344 hours. So I think I'm going to read these 2 listings back, and we'll see if there's any last-minute check-ins or buy-sell trades for the NorCal Swap. Are there any before I read these 2 listings? Well, hearing nothing, I'm going to read these 2 listings back now that the crickets are done chattering there. Kilo Golf 6, Juliet Alpha Bravo. John in Camino, he's listing number 1 tonight. He has a Yaesu model Fox Tango 101. He has an extended VFO on it. It was restored a number of years ago with new display and LED. It lost the audio output on it for some reason. It is a match set. He is asking $300 or best offer. He is good on QRZ. Listing number 2 tonight is Whiskey 6, Whiskey Zulu Zulu. That's the other John in Brentwood. He has a Yaesu Fox Tango 900. It's an HF radio. He is asking $500 for it. He also has a DITS rotatable dipole. It's for a 40 and 10, a rotatable dipole. He's asking $200 or best offer. you can contact Whiskey 6 Whiskey Zulu Zulu, John in Brentwood, either via QRZ or on the phone line, 925-250-5075. And with that, are there any last check-ins or comments for the NorCal Swap edition number 27? Well, with nothing being heard, a big thank you again to Uncle Chris N6ICW himself for the continued use on the NorCal Swap of this repeater system, which is fantastic coverage. With that, this is your host, Frank KG6 NLW, clear and closing the NorCal Swap edition number 27 at 0347 UTC. Everybody have a great and safe July 4th. Count all your fingers and toes tonight. Make sure they're still all there come Saturday. We'll see you all next week. Same location, same time, 8 p.m. Pacific on the N6ICW Repeater system. This is Frank, clear and closing the NorCal Swap 0347. Good night, all.
Frank, good job, KG6 Shaving.
Good job. Good job.
Thanks, guys. All right, let me switch back over here. There we go. All right, the chat's starting to go crazy again, of course. All right, guys, Colin, Jody, Doc Brad, Ape, Nate, I hope you guys, James, Quirky James, hope you guys all have a safe 4th. I am going to run a Q&A tomorrow, so at 7 Central, so come on by if you have the time, if you're not blowing your fingers off. Until next time, 73, and hold on, y'all. Man, that was rough at the beginning. Catch y'all next